Service businesses, stop wasting so much energy trying to convince people that you're the best. Instead, focus your efforts on giving people certainty about working with you. Ooh, that's a little bit of a paradigm shift, right? That's just not what we're used to doing. Here's the deal, guys. If I need to hire a roofing company or an HVAC company, I'm not looking for the best company in New Jersey where I happen to live. How do we even know who the best company is other than going to a bunch of websites of roofing companies or HVAC companies and they all say that, hey, we're number one, we're the best, we're this, we're that. I don't care about hiring the best. I don't even know how to determine who the best is. But you know what I do care about? You know what my wife and I do care about? Or making decisions based on investing into our home or our property? I care about feeling certain about the company that we do business with. I care about feeling certain about the companies that we have come out to our home to provide an estimate or inspection or give us a quote. And that's what we all want these days as people. As consumers, we want that feeling of certainty. We want to trust companies. We do not want to feel like we are making a risky decision in hiring a service company or even buying a product. So how do you take action on that? As a contracting company, as a service company, how do you position yourself as a certain option for your ideal prospective clients? How do you position yourself to be the trustworthy option? How do you position yourself to be the risk-free option so that your ideal prospects can feel the warm and fuzzies, can feel so comfortable about working with you that they can sleep well at night knowing that they are taken care of? Now, before I get into that, why should you focus on answering those questions? Well, if you don't want to compete on price, if you don't want to race to the bottom, if you want to stand out, if you want to differentiate, if you want to be able to command the price that your value that you're providing deserves, then you've got to answer those questions for your prospects. Because if you don't, then your prospects are going to go with the company that does answer those questions for them and does make them feel certain and does give them that sense of comfort and does build that trust that your prospects need. So right now, guys, I am going to give you 6 ways that you can reaffirm certainty with your market, with your prospects, and win more of the business that you want to win. The first way to reaffirm certainty with your market is to have a professional online and offline brand. So very simply, these days, online, your website needs to be professional. It needs to function well on different devices, on computers, on laptops, on phones. That is a no-brainer, okay? It's got to look professional. It's got to be easy for people to find the information that they want. It's got to share some information about you and be personal, not have some stock photos and things like that. It doesn't have broken things on it. Like, it's just clean. It doesn't plant any seeds of doubt. Okay, that's your website. That's your home base. In addition to that, when people Google your company name, what shows up? What are the Google reviews saying? What is your Google rating? That is extremely important. What are the results that show up? Do your social media profiles show up? Does your BBB listing show up? Depending on where you are in the country, does your Yelp show up? Other directories, other chambers of commerce, whatever it is, that first page of Google search results, when someone Googles your company name, is extremely important. In addition to that, your social media profiles, you don't need to be everywhere, but wherever you are, they need to be updated with content on a weekly basis. Ideally, you're having 5-star rating on each one of those profiles. You've got personal information, not personal about you, but like about your company. You're showing your people, you're showing your trucks, you're showing your jobs. Like, there's evidence that you are a real company, that you are in business. From an offline perspective, your brand, your colors, your company name should all be consistent with whatever is online. So that includes your truck wraps, the signs on your trucks, your yard signs, any door hangers, any other advertising out and about, any mailers or anything like that. It sounds so simple and so basic, and it sounds like so 2010, even though we're in 2023 right now. But just that consistency of your company name and your colors and your logo across everything online and offline All those things, that consistency really builds a lot more trust than you realize. So number one, like make sure that all those things are consistent online and offline. So the second way that you can reaffirm certainty with your market is time in business. So this one, I'm going to put a little bit of an asterisk next to it because it's not 100% essential, okay? If you've been in business for over 10 years, like we have at Contractor Dynamics, that's awesome. We like to brag about that a little bit. If you've been in business 40 years, of course, definitely include that in your marketing. So if you've been in business only a couple of years, don't worry about it. That just means maybe you have to overcompensate in other areas. So let me give you a quick example. One of our local clients here in New Jersey, Braga Brothers Contracting, go check them out online on the socials. They've only been in business as a real company, established company, for a little over 2 years. And on top of that, they're very young guys. The three brothers, Lucas, Pedro, and Tiago, are under 25 years old, which is awesome. And so they, there's a lot of people that might look at that and say, okay, you're a newer company, you're younger guys. However, go Google them. What shows up? 40 Google reviews, 5-star rating. Go to their social media profiles, Facebook, Instagram, tons of video content, awesome content, video testimonials, reviews everywhere, okay? Those things help to overcome the fact that they've only been in business a couple years. And by the way, they have way more than 2 years experience just working in different areas of construction and real estate. So if you have time in business, if you've been in business over 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, whatever, absolutely use that in your marketing. If not, just know that if you're a newer company, you're going to have to make sure that these other areas that I'm talking about are beefed up a little bit more to bolster the fact you haven't been in business that long. The third way to reaffirm certainty with your market is by having an overwhelming amount of Google reviews, online reviews, and video testimonials from your customers. You can never have too many reviews. In this day and age where there is a lot of fake news, it's really hard to know what to trust. There's a lot of noise in our world. That third-party validation from customers, clients, other people that have done business with you is so valuable, okay? So make sure that you have a system for continuously getting those Google reviews and then sharing those Google reviews that you get on your social media, in your sales process, on your website, all over the place. You want to have an undeniably positive presence online, and those Google reviews, video testimonials are such a strong way to establish that undeniable presence. The fourth way to reaffirm certainty in your market is with proactive and clear communication at every single touch point. What does that mean? In a nutshell, guys, it means just communicate, answer your phone, answer your messages, be timely about it. But all these little touch points, when someone is interacting with your company, as professional and thorough and personal as you can be, that is going to just build so much trust and certainty. So, for example, when someone fills out a form on your website, when someone opts into one of your Facebook ads, when someone calls you, when someone texts your number on your website, when someone goes into that live chat on your website, how are you responding? Is it manual? Is it automated? Either way, is it personal? Is it professional? Is the punctuation right? Is the spelling right? Is the grammar right? All those things help to build a lot of trust. Before your appointment, is there some automation or some manual touch points going out to remind people of their appointment, to let them know what to expect, to let them know how the appointment's going to go? After that appointment, do you have some touch points? Before that project, do you have some communication going out? Email, text message, phone call. Here's what we're going to do. Here's how long we're going to be there. Here's what to expect. Here's how the project's going to go. Here's our simple process to give you peace of mind. Even after the project, have some automation going out. So all these little touch points. Think about when you buy something on Amazon or when you buy something from your favorite online retailer, say like Lululemon, for example, right? Or DeWalt Tools, for example, like whatever it is that you're doing, like you're getting these communications, you're getting emails, you're getting text messages. Hey, we received your order. Hey, your order's out for shipment. I can go on Amazon right now and see exactly where my packages are that are supposed to be arriving today. And that just makes me feel certain and helps me trust Amazon. Okay. The good news is that those technologies that these big companies use to communicate with us, they're available to us as small businesses to communicate with our market. Just takes a little bit of time, a little bit of money to set these things up. But once they're set up, you're going to just differentiate yourself and just stand out and build so much more certainty with your prospects. The fifth way to reaffirm certainty with your market is by evidence of clear processes for, number one, helping your prospects make an educated, informed decision, and number two, for actually delivering on that work that they hire you for. So when someone is hiring a service company, say I'm hiring a roofing company to do my roof, I might only hire a roofing company a couple times in my entire life. You, as a roofing company, put on roofs every single day, so it's no big deal for you. As a homeowner who doesn't do it all the time, there's a whole lot of fear, there's a whole lot of uncertainty, there's a lot of questions. So if you can show me a process for how to make an intelligent decision about spending $25,000 on my roof or whatever it might be for that project, give me some certainty on how I can make an educated and smart decision, because I want to be a smart consumer, number one. And then number two, show me the process by which you are going to install my roof, replace my roof with ease. So you're not adding any more stress to my life. You're not damaging my property. You're not going to be here for days on end unnecessarily. Show me the process that you can deliver this project and do this work in a clear, succinct, timely manner, within budget, on time, and all that stuff that I want as a client of your business. So evidence of these processes, that could be a PDF, that could be an infographic, that could be something on your website, that could be a little video, that could also be some client testimonials talking about how easy the process was for getting their roof replaced. Show me evidence that you have a proven process, and that's going to help me trust you, and it's going to help my wife and I feel more certain about hiring your company. And the sixth way to reaffirm certainty with your market is a little bit more intangible. I guess I could say less tangible, right? Is really the way that you make me feel. It's the way that you make your prospects feel, right? We've all heard that saying or a variation of it that goes like, hey, people might not remember what you tell them or what you show them, but they sure will remember how you made them feel. And a lot of times when we hire a service business, it doesn't come down to price. It doesn't come down to the features or the products or all the little details on your proposal. It comes down to, hey, do my wife and I feel good about hiring this company, about having them out to our home for a few days, about talking with them? Do we have the warm and fuzzies about this company? And sometimes that's really hard to explain. It's hard to articulate, but all of the things that I listed above, the 5 things I listed above, if you have those things dialed in, you're going to make people feel comfortable and feel certain. The way you communicate, the way you look people in the eye, the way that you show up. If you are polished, if you have a polo shirt or your company brand on, or if you're showing up smelling like cigarette smoke with a disheveled car and disheveled appearance, like those things are not going to make me feel confident about hiring you. Put yourself in someone's shoes, okay? Think about, again, they're only hiring a roofing company only a couple times in their entire life. You want to make them feel completely at ease, and that's going to help them feel trust in you and feel certain about making that decision to work with you. All right, guys, so those are the 6 ways that you can reaffirm certainty with your market as a service business. There is no magic bullet. There is no overnight, quick fix to all this stuff. These are things that we have to work on as service businesses. These are things that we work on as a service business, being Contractor Dynamics, a marketing training company. We are working on these things every single week and looking at how we can improve and grow, which is one of our core values, continually learning and improving. These are also things that we help our clients do inside our marketing training program. For those of you who don't know, our marketing training program is a 12-month program in which we work with roofing companies hands-on every week to train them on building out a marketing machine inside their company. So we don't run ads for you. We don't sell you leads or anything like that. We are a training company to train you to build out your own content and build out these processes, these communication processes with your prospect, the automations that go out before and after your appointment, the automations that go out before and after the builds, the long-term nurture that you have with your clients, staying in front of your market 365, building trust through videos, building trust through all those communication touch points, and ultimately establishing yourself as the top of mind go-to company in your local market and building that undeniable presence and undeniable trust with your market. So if you would like to learn more about our marketing training program specifically for roofing companies, then click the link below in the show notes or head on over to contractordynamics.com to learn more, schedule a marketing blueprint call with someone here on our team, and we'll be happy to walk you through that. We'll also be happy to just give you some tips on how you can implement these things that I just talked about today and much more to grow your company with confidence. Either way, whether we end up talking or not at this point or down the road, feel free to follow us on social media, Contractor Dynamics, follow our YouTube channel, Contractor Dynamics, follow our Nailed It podcast, Nailed It, the business of construction. We are dropping a ton of educational content every single week to help you level up and again, to help you grow your company with confidence. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.